Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. We've actually got an update today, right? We know the Epic Games team is on break, yet we're still having content trickling through. So what came out? First, the Splash Party and roaming redeploy augments have been fixed so that you can find them now in matches. And with that, the Splash Party instantly received the Slap Splashes. These are chug splashes that heal you, but also give you the unlimited energy effect for a limited amount of time, if that makes sense. And roaming redeploy, this one is gain glider redeploy whenever you gain immunity to fall damage, such as detaching from grind vines, grind rails, or zip lines, or when bouncing from hop flowers. There's more stuff that came out today and in the last week, but quick, a word from our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Opera GX. This is the browser that's not so boring, and even better, it's designed for gamers just like you and I. The Opera browser has so many different settings, customizability, it can almost feel overwhelming at first. So what they've done is there's these mods. There's actually a mod store. I've got it in front of you while I'm talking here. These mods are themed around something, right? Like a video game. Let me choose a mod here just to explain, give you an example. And I'm a Fortnite guy, of course, so we're gonna go with the Battle Party mod. One of the sidebar buttons will bring you to this modding page. Enable the mod you've downloaded, and then you can see all the different modifications. So let's start with background music. Keyboard sounds, browser sounds, and then you've got a wallpaper that's there in the background as you browse, and of course just the theme. You can check ones you want, check ones you don't want. You don't have to use everything that the mod gives you. We of course are all Fortnite guys, but we care about other games too. So we've got the GX corner as one of the sidebar buttons here. A release calendar for upcoming games, the best deals that are available. You can switch between different platforms. And if you're worried about switching, Opera makes it so simple. They've got a quick import tool built right into the browser, and you can import your passwords, your history, your bookmarks. Head to the top of the description, use my link to download the Opera GX browser right now, and thanks to them for sponsoring the video. Next here, the Chug Gun has been vaulted as well and can no longer be obtained via display cases. It can no longer be obtained via llamas. So goodbye, Chug Cannon. It's been good. And that's it. That's the mini update. Again, there's a ton more stuff that's come out in the last few days. Obviously, we're getting videos out every few days as, you know, it's just they're on break. Content's a little slow right now. But just to remind you, the next Fortnite update, the next downtime big Fortnite update should be 0.2, and that'll be around July 25th, right? Epic's company-wide vacation is ending on July 17th, and they never just release an update right when they get back. They usually wait at least a week, so that July 25th date is lining up to be the perfect one. So, you know, keep doing your thing, however, keeping yourself entertained through the content drought, and I will, of course, keep you updated as stuff drops. So subscribe, turn your noties on. We had the release of Opal and Ruby already, right? We talked about July 10th being the release date. Chaos Explorer, a reminder, should be dropping July 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Ruby skin's pretty cool. I gotta be honest, I'm a fan. I think she has some different styles and stuff, right? That's the difference compared to Opal. But I think Chaos Explorer is my favorite of the three, so I'm looking forward to that. Thanks to everyone using code TheCampingRusher. How are you doing with the free summer escape cosmetics? Are you completely caught up with all the quests that are currently available? And yes, the toasted coconut emote is of course the grand prize. There is no skin this time that we know of, unless they've got something surprised and encrypted for us. I don't think that's the case though. But I will say for an emote, I think the coconut one's a good one. I'm also a Leonardo DiCaprio fan, so, and that's what it's based off, right? One of his movies. This is how, okay, some random PC info here. Fortnite Chapter 4. We got some early screenshots. This is what Chapter 4 was gonna look like in its early development. They, of course, made some changes, but you can see they were going for an even more realistic art style. And I gotta be honest, it looks cool, it looks good, but I do like that they adjusted back to, you know, what we currently have. It almost looks too realistic. It looks good. It looks really good, but almost not Fortnite-y, right? Almost not video game-like. And I think that's what I've always loved about Fortnite is there's still that little cartoony graphic involved in the map, the skins, everything like that. Whereas other games, you know, and this is just subjective to people's opinion, but other games are too realistic looking for me and darker. And, you know, I like the light. I like the cartoon cartoony. You guys remember that Mega City has had bots removed. I didn't really know why at first, but FireMonkey did put a video up here. It appears bots have discovered how to get under the map in Mega City. So no wonder. I don't know if this is currently happening. This was posted 5 days ago. So them not landing there may have fixed it. However, I know they can't land there, but I do know that they can still wander into Mega City. So there's still a chance. If you're getting shot from below the map at Mega, it's probably this bot glitch. I would just run away, right? Run away. Hopefully Epic officially figures this out, but that was like the quick fix, was to just stop the bots from landing there. Let me know. Are you still running into this in game? Okay, this next one here is, I'm going to do a warning on it because, well, here's what it is. There's a way to get the Rogue Agent Starter Pack in 2023. This skin was released in Season 3, so 6 years ago. So, you know, there's people who enjoy these rare skins, and, you know, I think there's codes still available for it, so that's probably the best way to do it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. However, I will link FNBR Intel's Twitter down below. The reason I'm not going to tell you is there's a chance you can get banned for this. So I'm not recommending you do it, but it is Fortnite news, so we're throwing it out there. You can buy a certain game using a certain link, and FNBR Intel's got the news. Again, I don't recommend it. It's just there's this new, basically bannable offense. If they decide to ban, they can ban everyone who does this. Is it really worth it for a rare skin? You make the call. I would say no. I'm not going to be trying it, okay? But link down below if you're at least interested in the information. Fortnite times Nerf. This is from Sentinel Central. And this is a weird one. Micro Peely Bone and Micro Guaco. Like, I guess this is, I know there's a lot of collabs between Fortnite and Nerf. I'm sure it sells well, right? It's kind of the perfect collab for a real life toy. But this one just, to me, is just weird looking. It's funny looking, right? But maybe that's the point. I don't know. I'm not their main target audience, but I thought I'd show it off, right? Fortnite news. This last one is an interesting one, and I had no idea about it until this tweet today from Sentinel. Apparently, TheGrefG and Epic have had a falling out. Now, again, this is the only place I've seen it, so I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but here is why, apparently. And GrefG, of course, has an icon skin in the game. It was accidentally announced, the release of the skin, much earlier, and then it ended up releasing anyways after many others joined in. Epic limited some of his plans with the skin, apparently. And he feels like his skin did not resemble him in real life. And remember, this is GrefG. I think this was the Flores Lava tournament that came with it. Like, it was a really fun time. I enjoyed it. And I knew nothing about this guy, right? I didn't even really care about the skin. It was a cool looking skin, but just didn't know the guy. However, I enjoyed the event that came along with it, right? So what are your thoughts? If this is actually real, does GrefG, like, it seems like the falling out is more because GrefG is mad at Epic Games for how it was handled. Do you think he's got a leg to stand on? I mean, maybe I'm a little biased, but if I ever got an icon skin, even if it didn't look anything like me, I would be forever thankful, but that's just me. I'll let you know if we get any other news on this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Touch that like button, subscribe, take care, talk soon, goodbye.